Hey guys, Notorious here, and welcome back to another Fallout 76 armor guide. Today's armor is going to be the Hellcat Power Armor. Now, Hellcat Power Armor was given to us after a couple updates. I think it was when everyone started coming back to Appalachia, and I believe you finish it after... I think it's actually a side quest for, I think it's Beckett? I could be wrong, I'm not quite sure. I do have the mission name right here for its location. So if you plan on having this armor, it says that the crafting plans are automatically unlocked upon completing the catalyst. So if you figure out where to find the mission, the catalyst, then you'll be able to unlock this armor. And of course, you can make it legendary if you want or whatever. So that is about it, pretty much. Because actually, I don't think I've ever seen plans for this armor. And from what I've looked at, there are no locations of it. So if you do happen to know where to find mods for this armor, please comment down below and tell me, so then I know, and then whoever else looks at the video can also read your comment, and it would help them out, helps me out. So of course I'm always thankful for that. Now, let's talk about its stats. Wow. So, whoa, my phone, come on, there we go. Okay, so this armor can only be crafted at a level 50. I don't think you can buy it anywhere. I've never actually seen you being able to buy it. I know you can find legendaries throughout the world, and of course you can make it legendary. So, oh yeah, alright, so its stats. So, a full set of level 50. Gives you 436 damage resistance, 320 energy resistance, and 320 radiation resistance. Now, its effects are extremely helpful. So, its effects is the standard 42% damage reduction, 90% radiation damage reduction, and 12% ballistic damage reduction. So if you're fighting anyone who is using bullets, this is going to be your power armor you're going to want to use. Now the cool thing about this is not only does it do that standardly, there are, I've found legendary versions of it that have increased ballistic damage reduction. So basically, I think it's also 12%. So I think each piece has 12, if I'm correct. Let's check. Hellcat. Oh, it's 2. So each piece is 2, which brings you apparently up to 12. And yet, if you legendary it, you can make it to, I think, another 12 or at least 15. So we're just going to use 12 for a baseline. So 12 times 5, that is 12 times 5. That is about 60% damage reduction on ballistic ammo. So that's pretty good. Plus, it is a really nice armor when it comes to damage resistance. Understand that damage resistance is also ballistic damage resistance, not energy. So that is 60% damage resistance on a ballistic ammo, plus the 436 already damage resistance. So you're pretty much a walking tank. That's really good for this armor. Wow, I'm losing light fast. Alright, so I guess we can talk about its perks, since of course, as you guys have seen my other videos, no armor except for T51 has a durability number. Of course, since it's already built in, you don't need it. So as you see on the left hand side, as you guys know from wearing power armor, if it turns red, it's about to break, and if it breaks completely, your armor's broken. So I guess you don't need to know the number if you already know when it's going to break. Whatever. Now, let's go ahead and go to your perks. Now you're going to come down here to this, fix it good. You're going to, of course, want a max version of this. That is because it repairs your armor over the normal amount, which is 100 to 200%. That's extremely helpful. So if you don't want your armor breaking a lot, this would be a really great perk to have. Next is in strength. It is Pain Train, which is right there. that damaging and staggering enemies by sprinting into them. I'm not quite sure how this perk works, so of course if you do have this perk, I suggest you test it first. Next, you're going to want full charge. I advise this for anyone who is using power armor, since we all sprint. Sprinting consumes half as much fusion core energy, and at 2 stars it consumes no extra fusion core energy. Really helpful. Now we're going to go to intelligence. We already talked about fix it good. Now portable power. Now I don't quite understand how this works, even though I do know that power armor already gives you, like, I think plus 10 carry weight, or at least some extra carry weight to you, and yet it takes carry weight away because the armor has weight to it. So if you are having issues with your carry weight, you can of course have this perk. So there you go. Next thing you're going to want is Power Patcher. I do advise this for anyone else. You're going to want this and Fix It Good to go hand in hand together. Now when you first read it, it says your power armor breaks 20% slower and is cheaper to repair. That is not what it's saying, people, because basically that's two sentences, or the perk is isolating itself between two different things. That's not what it says. It says that your power armor breaks 20% slower and is 20% cheaper to repair. So basically you want a 60 version of this. Now of course you can wear it if you want your power armor to break even less, but certain builds won't allow that, so I'd understand just having it on the offhand. So you're definitely going to want this and Fix It Good. Now of course Powersmith, any of you guys who wear power armor, you're going to need this for your mods, since this, I've never seen mods for this, but if you do happen to find mods, you're going to of course want this. Power user, I suggest this for anyone who is using power armor. Your fusion cores now last 30 to 60% longer, and if you have it at 3-star, it is now doubled. That's basically double durability. It's a no-brainer. And for the last, stabilized. In power armor, you gain more accuracy and ignore 50% armor for heavy guns. Now, just like for the other perk I explained, basically what I think this says is you have 15% more accuracy and ignore 15% more armor. So if you are using heavy guns, I suggest you use this. Alright, now talk about your fusion cores that you guys have trouble finding. And I know that for a fact because there are people that just don't have fusion cores. Now, you can go to any of the power plants and take any of the workshops and guard the fusion core generator there. That will make you fusion cores. That is one good way to get fusion cores. Or go down to these people that have these V's right there. That means they're selling something. And it says they're selling ammo. That means they're probably selling fusion cores. Now, if they're selling fusion cores for like 50, which is the cheapest I've seen for a max full charge fusion core, that's a steal. You should definitely take that. Now, if they're selling it for 100, that's also a good steal because they're selling it for how much the durability is, which is something I used to do. Now, if they're selling one for 50% charge at 100, it's not worth it. It's not. Even if you need it, it's not. So basically, just kind of go around and see who's selling what for what. So then you kind of do understand. But of course, if you don't want to spend your caps, you can just go here and wait forever until it makes it. That's the only thing I could really tell you. So, let's get in the light. Wow, I can't believe it got so dark so quick. So, Hellcat Armor. Really good armor. I do advise some people use it. I don't see it as much used anymore. There's probably something about it that just made it really suck. But as I've told you the stats of it, it's actually not that bad. It is kind of close to T60 armor, if I remember. Actually, it even might be better than T60. But it does help you against ballistic damage, which of course a lot of us are fighting. The only thing it won't help you against is like lasers and Gatling guns and all the other, fancy stuff. So go ahead and figure out if you want to use it or not. As always, guys, please, if you have comments and questions, please comment, and I will try and get back to you guys. I normally do. And if anyone else has questions, help them out. It does help the community and does help my channel grow. And as always, guys, if you liked the video, please comment down below and tell me what you think. My name is Notorious, and have a wonderful day.